We're going down the stairs. No one else is here. Let's go, let's go, let's go. As I wobbled and tripped over my own feet, I couldn't help placing both hands on the wall to brace myself. If I win the life-threatening game here, I'll be able to go to that octagon place, right? That's where the exit should be. I did it, I finally did it. I finally figured out where the exit is. I could get out with this, I can finally get out. You can't do that.
'Cause it's bad.
You shouldn't go in there. You won't find what you're looking for. That's not true, Chiaki. The exit's going to be there. There is no exit. All that's there is the life-threatening game. Even if you clear it, you will only obtain the weapon that Monokuma prepared. Do you want the weapon? What are you planning to do once you obtain it? Do you need it?
Oh.
You had this intense, worried look on your face while you were walking, so I followed you. It looks like I made the right choice. Let's go back, Hajime.
Right?
Chiaki and I went back to Grape House together. The weaker my body gets, the less sense everything seems to make. We're on the verge of starving to death and there's no escape. Is it really okay to just lay here and take it, or... This morning I couldn't help feeling angry that I said what I said in front of everyone, but I don't really think that it's okay if we end up starving to death. I need to do something. I need to do something soon. And then all of a sudden, I began to feel faint and lost consciousness. I hope no one's sneaking up on me. How long was I asleep? I regained my consciousness a little after hearing a faint rumble in the distance. What was that sound just now? Was it an earthquake? But I didn't feel the ground move. Maybe I'm just confused. As soon as I mumbled that, a feeling of exhaustion that filled me with ambivalence toward everything began to overpower my body. And once again, I sank into the depths of unconsciousness. I thought something happened, like someone got hurt. Maybe someone did.
Emergency!
I've been gaming all night until the wee hours of the morning when I decided to go to the convenience store. There I saw some guy with good looks, fancy clothes, nice shoes, and a shiny expensive car. There's no way that a guy like that actually exists. He really lives in a rundown apartment, and all he has in his pride is his pride because he doesn't have a stable job or money. But he wants to show off so much that he's forcing himself to do that. From morning till noon, he carries around boxes and furniture from his moving job. I'm trying to speedrun this part. And at night, he works at a bar and serves big mugs of beer. But even with that, he still doesn't have enough money, so he sponges off his parents back home. As that fantasy played in my mind in front of the convenience store, I started to feel bad.
Shocking.
About myself! Oh, shocking. My body won't move. This has never happened to me before. I'm awake, but my body feels heavy that I can't move. Also, it's really cold. It feels so cold as if the core of my body is getting numb. I'm starting to feel numb. Oh gosh. This is a really bad situation for everyone. I can't imagine. Like, I would probably eat the sunflowers at that point. But I need to go to Great Tower. If I don't go to Monokuma Taichi, everyone will suffer. Somehow I managed to muster what little strength I had left and crawled out of bed. What time is it? Though I felt incredibly weak from hunger, I managed to drag my heavy body to the lounge. It's already 5 minutes till 7 a.m. I really don't want to waste my energy participating in that activity, but if I ignore Monokuma's rule, everyone will get in trouble, not just me. And I don't even have the energy to complain. Let's go to Grape Tower. It feels really creepy here.
Wow.
Hajime, good morning. Sonia, you seem energetic. What's so funny?
Amazing.
My goodness, Hajime. When did your face become Mons blank all of a sudden? She's not energetic, she's extremely dangerous. Just a corner is fine, so may I take a bite out of you? You'd get a stomach ache.
Wow.
Oh my, and now there's an adorable shortcake.
That's wrong.
I'm not a shortcake, I'm Chiaki. Chiaki, you too, are you about to head over to Grape Tower?
Yep.
It's almost time. Come on, if you're too slow, we'll be late. You're right. Then I'll press the button. When I press the button, the door in front of me instantly opened. It was very sudden. That's right, it's... No! Sonia and Chiaki are okay. Break. Who is it? Is it Akane? The door to despair always opens suddenly. What's happening? Gosh, I don't wanna look. I hate that music where it's like I don't like that. Ugh. No. What? Oh! Oh no! It's just Nekomaru. I'm kidding. Okay, so that's I guess all that. Oh, I guess someone wants that soda or whatever. So I guess all that mentioning of all of his like quirks. Soda's gone. Maybe that could be the motive. Nekomaru. Hey, I want it. Why'd they do that? They did that to like man. Okay, I was just gonna say it. So from the first game, spoilers. Taka had cool hair that he just got eliminated like literally like an hour later. So like, kind of sucks. Same thing with here, Nekomaru. I didn't expect him to get eliminated. Dang. I saw the remains of our friend. Okay, that clock is gonna be important for sure, because it would stop working, and then when Nekomaru gets destroyed, and then wow, and he can't be fixed. Okay, the clock is gonna be important. All right, it'll tell you the time of death.
A body has been discovered. Now then, after a certain amount of time has passed, the class trial will begin.
The pillar just like, wait, someone knocked down the pillar and it went onto Nekomaru. There's a giant mallet. A pillar fell down and a giant mallet was probably used to just make the pillar go down. I don't know. A violent shiver coursed through my body. My heart began to pound faster and faster, and I could feel the blood in my head pulsating intensely. My teeth were chattering with horror. What is this? When I was able to speak, my voice sounded so small I could barely hear it myself. Why is this happening? It's so strange. Someone can easily press that button on him and then he can't do anything. He has to like basically rest. He got nerfed and buffed at the same time. He finally came back to us. If this is a nightmare, please just let me wake up. I couldn't think of any other way to describe it. Nekomaru.
Impossible. This is just...
Based on our situation and the body discovery announcement. Whoa, look at that. The blood's... Oh, he has blue stuff. The water on the bottom of that pillar. But there's no doubt that another killing has happened. I can't deny this truth, but why? As usual, that was the only word I could squeeze out.
Hey!
What happened? Akane, move!
Move.
Akane pushed me aside and ran straight over to Nekomaru.
Why? Why is Nekomaru? Why did he have to die again? Damn it. I never paid you back. I never paid you back. For your help last time.
Dang it.
How cruel.
This is just too much. There are locks. There's a lock on the door now. With a lot of chains on it. Why did Nekomaru have to die? Though his appearance was drastically altered, he still came back to us.
Oh.
Why? Why does this always happen? No matter how much I try to stop it, this is always the result. Is this something I can't stop?
Damn it.
Hey, Nekomaru got killed, right? That announcement means what I think it is, right?
I won't forgive you.
Who did it?
Hiya!
Looks like someone is finally pumped up.
You.
You know who did it, right?
What? What do you want?
Don't get mad at me all of a sudden. In fact, I'm the one who should be mad. I went to a lot of trouble to bring Nekomaru back, and he already let the killer break him. How disappointing. How disappointingly foolish. Maybe he had a few screws loose?
Ooh.
Cause he's a robot.
You talking about Nekomaru?
Akane, calm down.
Phew.
Use those powers that your anger has awoken for the investigation. Monokuma, is there any way you can fix Nekomaru? I could have fixed him if his head was still attached, but since he's like this, it's impossible. Plus, the last time this happened, it was my fault, but this time, the killer is one of you guys.
Yep.
I'm under no obligation to fix him for you. I guess it was a waste of time to ask him.
In other words,
A life that dies once will never return twice. That's reality for you.
so
Even though it's getting a little boring, let's get on with the usual routine.
it's the Monokuma file!
Also, this is a gift from me to you.
Red bean bread and milk!
We finally get food. Oh my gosh. I don't even know if I would want to eat that after what just happened. I brought you guys a present since the killing went off without a hitch. Besides, if I don't feed you, you guys probably won't last long enough for a class trial.
Damn it.
I'll definitely find out who got rid of Coach Nekomaru.
I won't forgive you.
And after I get rid of that person, you're next. I'll definitely destroy you. So even though it sucks, I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna eat first. If I don't get some food in me, I can't unleash my full power. You're right. If we're gonna avenge Nekomaru, we gotta regain as much energy as we can. I'm gonna eat.
See?
Come on, Hajime, you too. You're right. I've been waiting to eat something for so long. I never expected I'd feel this terrible when I finally ate again.
Hey!
Eat it slowly. I feel bad if you guys get a stomachache. We ate our food in silence. Slowly my blood began coursing through my veins. I started to slowly regain feeling in my numb body. Phew.
Isn't that wonderful?
Looks like you've gotten your energy back. Then let's hurry up and start already.
I'm gonna do it!
The killer and you, I'm gonna beat both of you with my bare hands.
However,
Regardless of whether we start or not. What has happened to the others? They appear to be extremely late. You mean the guys in Strawberry House? Now that you mention it, no one's here. That's weird. They should have come to Grape Tower because we had Monokuma Taiji.
Unbelievable.
I never expected all of you to ditch Monokuma Taiji. Honestly, it was way beyond my expectations.
What are you gonna do?
Well, since it happened anyway, I guess it is what it is. Everyone ditched? Does everyone include us too?
Do your best.
I'll see you again at the class trial. I hear something. What do you hear?
huh?
Could it be Nekomaru?
Damn it.
Of course not. He's already dead.
Yo!
Oh well, now's not the time to worry about that sound. That sound? What are you talking about? I don't hear anything. And what about Gundam and the others? Is it alright that we have not summoned them here?
Huh.
They're gonna come here soon anyway. Now's not the time to worry about them. You're right, they should have heard the body discovery announcement already. They'll probably come soon. Maybe.
Yep.
Then we should start investigating soon. You're right. I gotta do it. I have to do it. First, I need to look at the Monokuma file. The victim is Nekomaru Nidai, aka Mekamaru, after his robotic transformation. His body was discovered in Grape Tower, which is inside the funhouse. His head is severely damaged and beyond repair, so that shall be considered the cause of death. Despite the fact that his arms and legs are dismembered, these limbs were actually designed to be detachable, and it seems they separated due to a severe impact. Aside from that, several other areas of his body are damaged. Because of this, many of his functions seem to have shut down. His arms and legs were detachable. It looks like they separated due to a severe impact. Does that mean Nekomaru repeatedly clubbed with some sort of weapon? But was there a reason they needed to club him over and over again? If I had to guess who actually did it, maybe it's Gundam, because he needs to feed his hamsters and the sunflower seeds aren't enough. Also, or like if you just take things at face value, it could be Kazuichi too, because he just keeps complaining about being hungry, but it might be Gundam, I think. The pillar next to the door is tipped over and broken. Does this pillar break when it fell over? Did this pillar break when it fell over? Well, I don't know who it is. It could be Sonia too. She's acting hyper and crazy. But it also could be like excused that she was hungry. But it could be that she drank the soda and she's not used to drinking it. I don't know. Not just that, there's a strange liquid on the upper section of the pillar. Is this Nekomaru's oil? This is the only pillar that's tipped over. The other one is still standing. Plus behind me is the door to Grape Hall. The two pillars on each side of that door haven't changed either. They're not tipped over. It's strange that this pillar is the only one that's tipped over. It might mean something.
Huh.
I got it. Got what?
Leave it to me!
The pillar is the weapon. The killer used this to beat up Coach Nekomaru. The huge pillar?
Damn it.
If he got socked by something like this, even Coach Nekomaru wouldn't stand a chance. Yeah, well, that's impossible. It'd be too heavy to wield as a weapon.
Now then.
Grab that end over there. Huh?
I'm gonna do it!
We have to try it out, obviously. Come on, hurry up. Fine. You're more forceful than usual. It's no use. It's barely budging.
Didn't I tell you?
Oh, my bad. They're talking.
All right. If that's how it's gonna be, my body can take it. Power times 3!
Oh, seriously, just give it up already.
Why?
It's no use. It won't even budge. If two people can't even move this pillar, then it's impossible to use it as a bludgeoning weapon. Well, there's only one person who could have lifted something like this. Robot Coach Nekomaru. He's definitely the only one. Tipped over pillar has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. An enormous hammer has been carelessly left on the floor. It's like it's suspicious because it stands out so much.
How cruel.
Perhaps that hammer is the weapon that broke Nekomaru? I do believe a weapon of that size is capable of damaging Nekomaru. This hammer is the weapon? But it looks a little too clean, almost like it's new or something.
It is strange, no?
Where did the killer obtain this weapon? Is that the ultimate weapon? Oh my gosh. Prior to now, I did not believe I've ever seen an object like this. Was it hidden somewhere? Good point. There's no supermarket in here. I wonder where they obtained it from. The ultimate weapon from that room. The final room. What is this? The door at the far back has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. It looks like a sturdy metal chain. It's wrapped around the doorknob from every direction, and it even has a padlock on it. Why did they do something like this? Perhaps this was used as an alternative to locking the door with a key? If that's the case, you wouldn't be able to enter this tower from the Strawberry Hall side. After all, this door should lead to Strawberry Hall.
You are right.
If they barred this side of the door with a chain, it would be impossible to open it from Strawberry Hall. But still, why would they need to bar the door to Strawberry Hall? Chain has been added to the true bullet section. It's Nekomaru's body. It's cruelly broken. It looks like it's been so severely damaged that even his head was dented. That'd be the fatal wound, right? But Nekomaru's robot body should have been durable enough to withstand any assault. For Nekomaru to be this damaged, it can only mean whoever attacked Nekomaru didn't hold back. Now it's probably not the best time to think about this, but I guess Nekomaru was really transformed into a robot, huh? I didn't expect that to be that loud, my bad. I was getting used to the idea, but now that I think about it, robots are definitely unusual. Well, it doesn't matter if he was a robot or not. Either way, Nekomaru was still killed. It's definitely strange, isn't it? What is?
Well,
if they wanted to kill him, they could have just destroyed his head. Why did they destroy his entire body too? Maybe they didn't know how to remove robots, so they damaged him all over.
You!
But they went against Coach Nekomaru. He ain't the type to die that easily. They obviously didn't fight him head on, but even then, he wouldn't leave himself open to attack. You're right, in fact, that's the biggest mystery. Nekomaru was even stronger after he became a robot. I can't think of anyone who would be capable of killing him. Anyway, this alone isn't enough information. I should investigate a little more thoroughly. There's a sturdy metal wire tied to Nekomaru's left leg. The same wire is tied to his arms. It's almost like he was bound up or something. But even if they bound him up, the killer still had to deal with the robotic Nekomaru first. Who did this, and how are they able to bind Nekomaru? Also, the tips of the wire. Looks like it has been tied in a loop, but what was the point of this? Wire has been added to the true bullet section of the e-handbook. The cover on his chest is open slightly, but it still won't open much more, because the cover's all messed up. If only Kazuichi was here, we might have been able to open it. Jeez, what's he doing right now? There's something protruding behind Nekomaru's neck. Is this? That's right, it's a cutting-edge function that puts other functions to sleep, even if I have insomnia. Just press the goodnight button on the back of my neck, and I'll be forced to enter sleep mode. Maybe the killer pressed this button and made Nekomaru enter sleep mode. But still, it's hard to think that the killer was able to easily press a button on the back of Nekomaru's neck. Even if Nekomaru was ambushed, it still wouldn't be that easy. The night button has been added to the truth bullet section of the handbook. The fluid falling out of Nekomaru's body. Based on the smell, it seems like oil. It seems to be flowing heaviest from Nekomaru's head, probably because that's where the fatal blow was dealt. This oil, for Nekomaru, this might be similar to normal blood in humans. Which means all this oil is just a pool of robotic blood. Anyway, that's a whole lot of oil. It's not going to be easy to clean up. Now's not the time to even worry about that. I guess for now, this is all I can do to investigate Nekomaru's body. Did you find anything? Looks like you haven't found anything
Leave it
yet.
to me.
We need clues, right? I'll remember something, so just wait for it. Looks like that's gonna be a little hard.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember there is something I thought was weird. It happened earlier in the morning. You're gonna go back that far?
Like,
You noticed it too, right? You heard that rumbling sound? Yeah! Rumbling. That must be the pillar. Yep. What was that sound just now? Was it an earthquake? I didn't feel the ground move. I guess I'm just thinking too much. I was sleeping pretty heavy, so I wouldn't think about how hungry I was. But that noise woke me up. I ran out of my room without thinking, and after I did that, then what happened? I didn't see anything, and it looked like the others didn't come out of the rooms either. I felt pretty dumb for being the only one who came out, so I went back to my room and fell back asleep.
what's that?
In the end, I never found out what the sound was, but it's been on my mind for a while. You know, now that you mention it, it does seem strange. What was that sound? You don't know either? Well, I should tell you in more detail. When I ran out of my room, I happened to glance at the lounge clock. It said it was around 5:30 a.m. Will you be able to find out anything with that info? I didn't think that rumbling noise happened that early in the morning, but I'm not really sure if that noise pertains to the incident or not.
Why?
I went to the trouble of remembering that you've got nothing. You're so useless. She seems agitated. Well, it's understandable. If that sound happened at 5:30 and Nekomaru's clock was before that or after that, like if it wasn't at 5:30, you know, that could be like a decoy.
Huh?
What's this? Did you find something?
Well,
I'm under Nekomaru's body. No, wait. There are small rock-like fragments underneath Nekomaru's body. You didn't need to correct yourself like that. What do you mean rock-like fragments?
see?
Look. There are a lot of these small fragments. It's like they fell under Nekomaru's body.
Well,
But oddly enough, these fragments are underneath Nekomaru's body. There are hardly any on top of his body at all. What's strange about that? Is there a problem that they're not on top of his body?
yep.
If you don't know, it's okay. It probably means they're not that important. Well, if you put it like that, now I can't help but think they're important. Pillar fragments have been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. I guess for now I checked out everything in this place that caught my attention. What is it? You seem lost in thought. Well, the final dead room. The final dead room. What the heck? Why are you bringing up that place all of a sudden?
So,
Well, the hammer on the floor, the chain wrapped around the door at the far back, and the wire that tied up Nekomaru. All the evidence at this crime scene consists of things we've never seen inside this building, doesn't it? But as long as we can't leave, there's no doubt that they came from somewhere within this building. So that's why you mentioned the final dead room. Monokuma said that beyond the room there's an ultimate weapon in a place called the Octagon.
yep.
Yeah, so if you think of that place like an armory, then that's where the killer obtained their tools, right?
Then,
Let us go confirm it. That's dangerous. If you go there, you have to play the life-threatening game.
well,
And I'll be the one who tries to confirm it. What are you saying? You were the one who said that place was dangerous, right?
You?
It's so noisy, I can't focus at all with all this noise. Sorry.
It's not like that.
It's not you guys. There's a sound that's been ringing since before the investigation started. A ringing sound since before the investigation? That reminds me, you've been mentioning that sound for a while, haven't you?
hey, hey.
What kind of sound is it?
Um,
It's like this high-pitched alarm clock sound. It's probably ringing up from upstairs. Could it be? Maybe it's better if we go check out that sound first. Are you gonna go check it out? Then you guys go, I'll stay here.
Then,
I shall wait here as well. Please be careful, you two. Sony is okay, but... How come you're not going, Nakane?
hey.
Well, that sounds annoying. I don't really feel like leaving.
hey, hey.
It's okay if it's just... Hajime, it's okay if it's just the two of us. Come on, Nakane said she wants to stay here. Huh? Oh, I get it. She doesn't want to leave Nekomaru's side. I don't know if she's actually aware of that or not.
Yep.
Let's go, Hajime. Yeah, if you say so. Oh, it's really loud now.
Yep.
Now that we've come all the way here, I can definitely hear something. Yeah, it sounds like it's coming from the floor above us, but what could it be? Maybe someone's constantly ringing the phone, or is it Nekomaru's alarm?
See?
It's so noisy. It looks like that phone is ringing. Yeah, someone's calling us. Okay. I guess I'll answer it. Let's see. Just pick up the receiver and press the strawberry button, right?
Damn right.
You finally answered. That voice, is that you, Fuyuhiko?
Jeez.
Do you know how long the phone was ringing? I was getting worried that no one would pick up. What are you guys doing? Are you all still in Strawberry House?
Like...
Even if we wanted to go over there, we can't. It looks like someone broke the elevator. It's not moving at all. We can't enter the tower from Strawberry Hall because the door button is broken too. So basically we're sitting ducks here. Not only is the elevator broken, but the Strawberry Hall door button is broken too.
Hey, bastard.
Are you listening? Yeah, I'm listening. Anyway, everyone in Strawberry House is safe, right?
Well,
We're safe, but we can't find Nekomaru anywhere. Do you know anything? Didn't you hear the body discovery announcement earlier? So that's what it was. Why did it have to be Nekomaru? He just came back to us. Where was he killed? Grape Tower. When I went there this morning, he was already...
see.
Grape Tower. If the door to Strawberry Tower wasn't broken, we'd be able to enter the tower and... That's it! The killer broke the elevator and the Strawberry Hall door, so they could split everyone up and prevent us from doing a proper investigation.
Dumbass.
What about another way? Is there any way you guys could come to this side?
Well, yeah.
I guess we'll have to let Kazuichi handle it. He said he'd take care of the elevator. I guess he's our only hope right now. You're right. Besides, if he doesn't stand out... You're right. Besides, if he doesn't stand out now, when will he, right?
Like...
Based on what Kazuichi said. If it's going to be hard for him to fix the Strawberry Hall door without parts. But he said he might be able to do something about the broken elevator. We'll be waiting. Are you guys going to be okay?
Damn right.
We'll head over there as soon as Kazuichi fixes the elevator. Until then, it's up to you. What if Kazuichi uses that like small motor to help the elevator function? So the call came from Strawberry House? Apparently the others can't come over here because the elevator is broken. There's no doubt that this is the killer's doing. They've prevented the others from coming to the crime scene. As long as the elevator is out of commission, those guys won't be able to investigate. But that's not all. For some reason, even the door button to Strawberry Hall is broken too.
Huh?
Door button to Strawberry Hall? Then that door, is it blocked from both sides? There's a sturdy chain tied around it from the inside, and if the button is broken on the outside then, yeah, that seems to be the case. Why did the killer need to block both sides of the door? I'm not sure, but there is something strange about that. I would like to investigate that in more detail, but if they can't come over here, then we can't go over there.
Yep.
Which means for now, it's impossible to check the final dead room. I'm not entirely comfortable with you going over there, but regardless, it's impossible now anyway. Apparently Kazuichi's repairing the elevator. All we can do now is put our hope in him. You're right. What if we tell them, like, Fuyuhiko to go to the final dead room? But Monokuma isn't going to wait. I doubt we have that much time before the class trial starts. I hope Kazuichi can fix it soon, if not... Hey, are you even listening?
Hey, bastard.
They're here!
Damn right.
Nagito, I'm talking to you. Huh?
Jeez.
Am I playing as Nagito? What in the... What? This is his perspective. Don't harm me. I figured you weren't even listening. What? Sorry, I was just thinking. You were probably thinking of something messed up, weren't you? But I have been listening to you. Nekomaru was killed, right? Then that body discovery announcement was referring to him.
Damn it.
Out of everyone here, it just had to be Nekomaru.
Damn it.
After what he went through to come back to us.
How pitiful.
is tantamount to being killed twice. Truly, he was a man burdened by a terrible misfortune.
Hey,
So now that we know the situation over there, is it alright if I go ahead and fix the elevator? Is it alright if you wait a little bit before you do that? We should
Did you call for me?
get the Monokuma file, right?
Now then,
It seems you guys have noticed that the incident has taken place, so this is for you.
red bean bread and milk.
And there's a bonus item.
It's the Monokuma file. Do your best.
Come on, satisfy your hunger with this and do your very best on the investigation. Why is the Monokuma file being treated like a bonus item? Whatever, man, let's just eat. Eating should come first right now.
damn right.
It's okay if you guys eat, but can you hear me out while you're at it?
What do you yearn for?
Well, I was thinking about what we should do, and I want to discuss it.
Even so.
Thanks to the killer, we can't even go to the crime scene. We have to wait till Kazuichi fixes the elevator. True, there's no doubt that the killer is responsible. But it seems as though they made a huge mistake. There's no way the symbols of hope will give up because of this little setback. There's no way everyone would just cross their arms and wait for the class trial to start. We need to do everything we can on our end to prepare for the class trial, right? Well, yeah.
Fine.
It seems we too shall begin the investigation on our end, though it remains unclear how much we can do. Is this acceptable? If I show my serious side, things will not end with mere child's play. I'm so glad. I knew you guys were pumped from the start. How beautiful. Even though you guys are suffering from despair, I can see that you guys are still fighting for hope. Ah, such beauty. There's no higher honor for me than to investigate this murder with you guys. So we need to be grateful toward Nekomura for becoming the foundation of this hope. Well, regardless, whose side should I be on in this case? Whose side should I be on for this case? The killer? Or the rest of you guys? I must make sure I face this case's mystery properly if I'm going to find out which side is the true hope. Hey you guys, why don't we try arranging a sequence of events in this case? You know, so we can probably understand the situation we're in.
Fine.
I know I have no objection. Proceed. So we're playing as Nagito. We're doing the investigation on his side. Oh my gosh. I guess it's true because we can't really just go to Strawberry House, so we gotta play as someone else. And let's go back, look back at what happened this morning. We tried to use the elevator so we could participate in Monokuma Tai Chi, right?
Damn right.
Since we're staying at Strawberry House, in order for us to get to the meeting spot at Grape Tower, we need to use the elevator and go to Grape House. That was before 7 AM, since it was right before Monokuma Tai Chi.
Man.
But once we realized the elevator was disabled, I seriously panicked.
Anyway.
And since we couldn't do anything about it, we just tried to get inside the tower from Strawberry Hall. But when we actually got there, the button on the hall door was broken. Thanks to that, we couldn't enter the tower at all. So Fuyuhiko suggested that we use the phone and call Grape House.
This, too, must be the will of causality.
And that was everything that happened this morning. I must say, I'm surprised I never expected that the elevator would be disabled. But then, how was Nekomura able to go to Grape Tower?
Man.
Well, obviously it went before the elevator was disabled. And when was that?
You.
If we knew that, this wouldn't be difficult.
Well.
And we might know what time he went to Grape Tower.
You serious?
It was around sunrise. That's when I saw him going down to the first floor.
What?
You mean you personally witnessed Nekomura going to Grape Tower?
Hey, hey.
When was this sunrise? Was it before that rumbling sound? Rumbling sound?
Huh?
You don't remember? Right after the clock in the lounge started ringing, we heard a rumbling noise. The clock in the lounge started ringing. Did that clock even ring in the first place?
Hey, hey, hey.
You didn't notice that either? Seriously? That thing was super loud. That's weird. I feel like we're not quite on the same wavelength. Well, it is what it is. There's no way you guys will ever be on the same wavelength as trash like me. It looks like this is leading to an interesting development. This is the clock everyone's talking about, right? I never knew this clock had an alarm function. The alarm is set to 5:30 a.m. That probably means something. The clock is set to 5:30 a.m. That does mean something. Hey, yo, that's when the rumbling sound happened. That's like an alarm clock just to let them know to knock down like the pillar. Just as I thought, this telephone is connected to Great Pass. If a means of communication was prepared, it's as if something was like this was expected to happen. Well, I'm probably overthinking things. Hey, Kazuichi, if you don't mind, can you inform me? The stuff about a rumbling noise and the ringing clock, what was that all about? You're so kind, Kazuichi. Thank you for actually taking the time to explain it to me. So that's how it is. Fine, I'll tell you. It happened last night. I was sleeping peacefully in my room when all of a sudden I heard this huge sound. The sound was super loud, so I rushed out of my room. And as I went down the hall toward the lounge.
Hey! What are you doing?
This raucous... It's louder than the supreme ruler of the netherworld bellowing for a sacrifice.
Don't go making all that noise so suddenly. It's not me. The wall clock just started ringing. I was just trying to stop it. Then hurry up and stop it already. I know. I'm in the middle of doing that.
And that's when the sound finally stopped. Man, that totally freaked me out. Well, I'm definitely wide awake now.
What did you do to me?
My mental defenses were bombarded with sonic resonance.
You!
Was this... Fuyuhiko, was this not your doing just now?
Shut up!
Why would anyone do something so childish? You must have rushed over after hearing that sound, but you sure seemed to get there pretty fast.
Well, yeah.
Well, I didn't rush over here. I was at the lounge by coincidence.
You fiend.
Coincidence, huh?
Huh?
What, do you doubt me?
Hey.
Whatever, I don't really care, but it's 5:30 a.m.
Aw, man.
Thanks to Fuyuhiko, I woke up early for no reason. I should go back to sleep.
Huh?
What was that sound?
What's going on?
Earthquake?
This pressure.
Hey!
There's no way this building is gonna collapse, right?
Hey.
Kazuichi, stop clinging to me.
Hmm.
And that's what happened. I see, so you're the one who's clinging to Fuyuhiko.
That's obviously wrong.
That's not the important part. And what happened afterward? Did you guys just separate?
Hey.
We decided to wait things out, but in the end, nothing else happened.
Also,
And not just that, we all felt really weak, so we decided to go back to our rooms for a while. I see. What you just said now was extremely important. Thanks to that, I thought of one suspicious person.
What?
What are you talking about? Me, of course.
huh?
I mean, isn't it strange? I was the only one who didn't notice an alarm clock that was so loud everyone else came out of the rooms. Well, the same goes for the rumbling noise that you guys heard after that.
Why, you...
You better not be trying to confuse us. Of course I'm not for now.
Hey!
That for now line is what's making us even more worried. Anyway, it seems there's no doubt that what you guys just told me is a very important clue. The wall clock alarm you heard first, and the rumbling noise that came right after. Now then, how did these noises relate to the case? Hey, you said that you witnessed Nekomaru at sunrise, right? Can you explain that to me in a little more detail?
I
was so hungry yesterday that I couldn't sleep. I figured it was nearly morning, so I went to go check out the clock in the lounge. It turns out I was totally off. It was still around 5 a.m.
Hey!
And that's when it happened. I heard the sound of the door closing off in the distance. And when I stuck my head out from the lounge, I saw Nekomaru's back. He was about to go down to the first floor. I thought about running after him, but I didn't have the energy or willpower to do it. If I knew something like this would happen, I would have mustered the strength to follow him.
Hey, hey!
But why would Nekomaru wander off so early in the morning? I was wondering about that too. I mean, I already knew I wasn't going to get any sleep. So I just sat in the lounge, stared off into space for no real reason. I waited for him to come back.
Jeez.
And that's when the clock in the lounge started ringing. And thanks to that loud alarm, I completely forgot about Nekomaru. Up until just now. Then from the time you saw Nekomaru until the alarm rang, you were at the lounge the whole time? What were you doing during that time? By chance, were you thinking of everything that's happened so far and getting choked up?
What?
Was I right? Of course not. You're completely wrong. I'm sorry, you're absolutely right. And I thought you were reminiscing about Peko or something. But that can't be, right? After all, you already know how pointless it is to cling to the memories of the dead. Yep, I get it now. Thanks to everyone's detailed information, I'm slowly getting the grasp of the situation. If I put events in chronological order, Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru at 5 AM. That's the time Nekomaru apparently went down to the first floor. At 5:30 AM, the alarm clock in the lounge started ringing. When that happened, you two woke up and left your rooms to go to the lounge where Fuyuhiko was. Right after that, you heard a strange rumbling sound that didn't quite make sense.
Let's make history.
Now that I think about it, something might have happened to Nekomaru during that noise. If so, that must have been Nekomaru's final scream before he breathed his last. Hold on, Nekomaru died when we heard that sound. Does that mean we have an alibi? Alibi?
I mean...
When we heard that rumbling noise, we were at the lounge, you know? If that's when the killer murdered Nekomaru, then we have a solid alibi.
I get it.
Can't argue with that. It might be too soon to declare that just yet. We can't be certain unless we clear up the mystery surrounding the rumbling noise. A rumbling noise, huh? Did something heavy fall or something? Also, based on what everyone just told me, there's another thing I'm curious about. You all heard the alarm clock in the lounge go off just before the rumble. What do you suppose that means?
Hey.
Haven't we talked enough? I think I should repair the elevator soon. Oh my, you're still here? Once the elevator's fixed, I'm not gonna let you anywhere near it. And so Kazuichi ran down the stairs, complaining for some reason. So what should we do now? There's something I want you to do. After the elevator is fixed, there's something I want you to investigate.
Huh?
The clocks in the first floor lounges of both Grape House and Strawberry House. Right after that, you heard a strange rumbling sound that didn't quite make sense.
Huh?
Why? I'll tell you later.
Hey, bastard!
Fine, but why are you asking me? You can investigate that yourself. I would investigate it myself, but by the time the elevator is fixed, there's a chance I might not be with you all anymore.
Huh?
Anyway, I'm counting on you. This person doesn't make any sense. Now then, here comes the main event. There's only one thing I can do for them. I can go to that place for everyone's sake. I can't let them face that danger. I must be the pariah who goes in their place. The final dead room? I know exactly where you want to go. That's it. I should investigate one more time before I head over there. The elevator and the door at the far back of Strawberry Hall. Just in case, it might be good to check and make sure they're really blocked off. If I press the button next to the elevator, the door should open so I can write it. But nothing happens when I press it. Looks like it's definitely broken. What are you doing? You're getting in the way of my repairs. Hey, why did the elevator break in the first place? Oh, the killer malfunctioned the safety device. Look, you see that silver cover under the button? It looks like the elevator's control panel. They probably opened it and messed with the settings. But the cover is locked, so they wouldn't have been able to open it unless they have some kind of tool. Are there any tools in this building? No, there shouldn't be. I don't really know if they forced it open with the tool anyway. The control panel on this side wasn't the one that was forced open. I see, it's the control panel on the Graveside's house that's broken then?
Yeah.
If the one on this side isn't broken, that's the only thing I can think of. I'm pretty sure there should be a control panel over there too. Plus the elevator is stuck on the Grape House side. Wouldn't that mean the last person used the elevator went to Grape House? Yep, it's official. The elevator was disabled on the other side. Is it Sonia?
Hey!
I don't have time to talk to you. Hurry up and get away.
You...
I'm trying to do the repairs without any tools. No matter how much time I get, it won't be enough. If you don't have any tools, why don't you use this?
Whoa!
Is this a multi-tool? Where'd you get something like this? I had it with me before I even arrived at the 4th island. If we're going to explore a new island, it's essential to bring this kind of equipment, right?
You serious?
A guy like you, walking around with a dangerous tool this whole time? Is there something wrong? It's nothing. Then I'll let you have this. Your repairs might go faster now, right? But in exchange, I want you to do something. The multi-tool has a compass. After the elevator is fixed, I want you to ride the elevator and see how the compass reacts. What for? Well, to be honest, there's something I still don't understand regarding the structure of this building. So please, I really need this information to find out the relationship between the building and the elevator. I don't really get it, but as long as I'm just checking in compass, I don't mind. I'm glad that I'll leave the rest to you. It's big brain! Because it might not be just a straight line. The elevator has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Nagito is just too smart. It's the Strawberry Hall door that leads to the tower. The button is broken. There's no way it would open. As I recall, based on what Fuyuhiko told Hajime over the phone, the other side of this door is barred with chains. They must have been really cautious to go to the trouble of barring the door from both sides. Something about that seems a little suspicious.
Let's make history.
The killer's intent. I can think of one explanation. My Gundam. Perhaps they intended to keep me from entering the scene of the crime.
Listen well.
Which means the killer was afraid of the conclusion promised by my assumptions. Yeah, that was probably it. Just as I thought, there's no mistake there. The elevator and the Strawberry Hall door look like they're completely broken. I didn't expect the contact elevator to be disabled from Grape House. As long as it's disabled, there's no way to move between houses. Which means the person who disabled the elevator would be stuck at Grape House. That person, they should still be at Grape House, but it's too soon to form an answer. But I won't be too late to find the answer, even after I finish investigating that room. Nagito thinks it's someone in Grape House. Is it really Sonia? I can't think of anyone else. I mean, if it's Akane, I'll be like, so shocked. Final dead room. Only those with the life-threatening game contained within will reach the Octagon. And inside the Octagon, ultimate weapon awaits. There's no doubt Nekomaru's killer has been to that place. No matter where I search, there are no weapons anywhere inside the building. Regardless of the weapon used to kill Nekomaru, the killer must have obtained it there. If that's the case, I should get going. Also, unlike everyone else, I don't mind dying at all. That's all the more reason why I should go.